माइक टेस्टिंग क्या चल रहा है
It's working.
हेडफोन्स घालून ऐकणार आहे.
Here we are doing our next podcast. Today's topic is...
What is it?
What the hell are you doing? Today's topic is...
Accountability.
Seriously, you have to look into...
That's a big word.
It's not a big... It's a heavy word though, but it's not a big word. It's just a small word. Okay, let's see the questions first and then we'll get back to what we're talking about right now.
Quite some questions. We've got first one: how to keep yourself motivated to stay on diet.
Uh-huh.
Okay, how to keep.
So the accountability that we're talking about today strictly be confined to diet.
Okay.
Specifically only for diet. Okay. So we're going to talk about accountability for diet.
For diet, all right. So the first question. The second question: how to keep a track of diet and how to stay committed.
Okay. Okay.
The third question is how to come back from a slack of dieting. I need that one.
Everybody needs that. Trust me.
When to have cheat days / meals or meals. When to have cheat days or meals. And lastly, this is a question. Okay.
Oh, that's a question. Okay.
I work out a lot, but I still have this layer of fat around my stomach. What do you think I should do?
So let's get into what is accountability. Okay. So technically speaking, accountability is to acknowledge the responsibility, like self-responsible. Being self-responsible means that you are obliged, or your obligations to take actions, to your obligation to report, your obligation to explain, you should be able to explain the whatever results and whatever consequences of your actions that are coming into play. So that is basically accountability. Accountability is you being responsible for your actions. Okay. So accountability, you can either be self-accountable, like you are holding yourself accountable, where you are committing to yourself that you will do such things, you will stay on diet, you will work out every day, you are making a plan and you keep up with the plan, you stick to the plan. That is you staying accountable with yourself. But most of the people cannot do this.
Okay.
That's where people like me come into play. People like me who are knowledgeable, who will give you a plan, who will be accountable. So once you tell me your plan, like for example, you say, you know what, I want to lose I want to gain 5 kgs. Okay. And then you tell me. So next time when you meet me, I want to see the change. If I don't see the change, you will definitely think that, oh, this guy's going to ask me, what about your plan? What happened to your 5 kgs? Where did it go? Okay. So that is being accountable, like not in a very pokey way, but in a way where you that is one way where people stay committed to their own goals, their own routines. Okay. So coming out of that routine is definitely, you have to face the consequences first of all, and then you'll have to be in a position where you can explain why you did this. Yeah. So obligation to report as in if I am holding you responsible for your actions. Your obligation is to report to me what you're doing throughout the day, what you're doing throughout the workout, everything. So we set a routine, we sit together, we set a routine for you where you're supposed to have probably so many calories, and then your first meal should have this, and second meal should have this, so on and so forth. And today in the exercise you're going to do this for so many repetitions for such a weight, that everything we have chalked out a plan for you. Okay. Now sticking to that is your job. Okay. I will not poke you, or I will not blame you. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? You are such a thing. You are that thing. You are this thing. 5 kilo nahi jata hai. So that is not what I am here to do. No, I will help you. I will give you tips to stay on track. I will give you tips that will enhance your performance, that will make you stay on track. Okay. A very basic thumb rule of staying on track is remembering why you started.
Okay.
For example, why do you want, if you want to gain 5 kgs, why do you want to gain 5 kgs?
Okay.
Answer me. Okay.
I don't want to gain 5 kgs.
So what do you want, like, as a fitness goal? You want something, right? So for example, we just take that you want to increase 5 kgs, put on 5 kgs of muscle mass, where here, somewhere. Okay? So why do you want to do that?
To look muscular, I
To
guess.
look better, to look muscular, to be presentable. Okay? And that will gain, that's how you will gain confidence. Yeah, that's how you'll be able to deliver yourself properly, better, or present yourself properly or better. So this is why you started everything, right? So if you kind of lose sight, or if you kind of lose motivation, this is what you remember. Why did you start it in the first place? To gain more confidence, to be presentable, to be outspoken. So that's the difference it is going to make when people are going to come across you or your personality. And that's what you want to make it better, and that's why you want to do this. Okay, so all these things are going to come in between, like all the obstacles that you're going to face are going to come in between you and your goal. Basically, remembering why you started is what comes in handy most of the times. Other times there are different tricks and tips we use to make sure that the client stays on track, but then that this relationship has to be 100 on 100. Like, it cannot be 60-40, it cannot be 50-50. You have to give your 100%, and I'll make sure that I give my 100% when you are giving your 100%. When I see you giving 100%, I will put in extra 100% from myself, because I know that you're capable of doing it. I know you're interested in doing it. I know you're consistent. I know you are following everything properly, and you are not trying to cheat or slack or something like that. And that's what gives me more positive vibes. That's what gives me more reasons to make sure that I give you my 100% or more than that. Okay, so generally what happens is, now for example, the last question where he says that I work out a lot, but still there is a lot of fat around my belly, and what do you think I should do? I think somewhere down the line he's not consistent enough. Consistent means generally what happens is the working class gives up all hope on Saturdays and Sundays. Like, they work throughout the week, and then on Saturdays, Sundays, they don't want to move from their couch. They want to drink beer, they want to eat chips, they want to order pizza, they want to have biryani, which is all fine. You should do it. At some point of time, you are going to give up something to have some other comfort coming into your life. That's fine. That's totally fine. Being accountable to whatever you are doing is going to take your fitness level or commitment level or accountability to another level. Okay, being accountable, not just about workout routines or diet, it also flows in like all the sections of your life. So it's also about work ethic, it's also about family and relationships, it's also about your business, it's also about your studies, it's also about friendship, a lot of things. If you're accountable, everything, you can see everything. Sorry, I don't know what this is. You can see everything in front of you, like it's laid down. Like, for example, I'll tell you, there's so many plans that you know what to eat, you know how to eat. Okay, everything is there. Like, for example, if you discuss it with me, I'll give you a plan, okay, and you know what to do, okay, but you'll still go and cheat. You will still go and have sugar. You'll still go and have that extra pizza slice. You'll still go and have ice creams. You'll still go and have laddus and desserts and whatnot. Okay, this is human behavior. This is acceptable. It's fine. Most people, what they do is they go and do it, and then they feel guilty. Oh no, I missed my workout. Oh no, I shouldn't have eaten this. It's not in my diet. Oh no, I ate pizza. I shouldn't have. They go on a guilt trip, which is not going to help them in any way. So being accountable is something that will keep you guilt free. If you like ice cream, tell your dietitian or tell your trainer, I like ice cream, I want to have it. and then it's his job to make sure that is included in your diet plan in some way or the other, so that it is not called a cheat meal. As soon as you call it a cheat meal or a cheat day, you start guilt tripping. It sets in as a guilt that you're not supposed to have it, and you're still having it because you're craving for it, and now because you're craving for it you have to have it, and now when you've had it you feel guilty about it. Why? Because it's not in your plan. Why do that to yourself? If you're not enjoying something, you're never going to follow it. It's never going to last. As soon as somebody says you don't have to have this, you cannot have this, your mind immediately thinks the opposite. Oh, when can I have it? Okay, so that's human tendency. That's very natural to think about it like that. And I think nobody should be in a position where you have to give up something that you love. Okay, just in order to get somewhere physically, like body goals, like we were talking in the other podcast, like body goals, they have ruined, like social media has ruined the core of the image of being fit. There are certain things that people don't understand, where genetics come into play, where weather comes into play. How does weather come into play, you would ask?
Yeah.
Exactly. So for example, India, tropical. Okay. Canada, very, very cold. Australia, very, very hot. Yeah. If somebody in Canada is eating steak every day, his body will burn it up. Almost like it'll be easy for him to digest that steak, whereas it'll be so much difficult for an Indian to do it in India because of the climatic conditions and the way our body functions because of the climatic conditions. Okay, so if I go and eat beef every day, I will grow like 3 times. So this is my Indian body type. That's how it reacts to certain kind of foods. It's there. Canada has that kind of favorable climate. US has that kind of favorable climate that you eat those things and your body burns it out. Because of it, it also depends on the weather. If it's too cold, you can eat hot stuff and still not put on weight. If
Hot.
the weather is hotter, then you're supposed to eat cooler stuff so that your body also stays balanced and it doesn't take too much time to digest it. Okay, so yeah, that's the difference. So I cannot sit here and think, oh wow, Sergey Constant has such a great physique. I just want that physique, man. I'm gonna follow his workout routine also and his diet routine also. Dude, that's not gonna work. Oh, Sergey Constant is working out for like 20 years. You have not even started like 2 months, and then you expect to follow his diet, and that is what suits his body. Now everybody's body is different, body type is different. Even if we are brothers, my body type is different, your body type is different. Something I eat, it's going to completely affect me in a different way. Your body is completely going to react it in a different way. People don't understand this. I don't know why. Once you get into a routine, for example, now from tomorrow, if your college starts, you start going to the college. Are you going to be mentally there to go and in the gym and work out? No, that's what happens with most of the people, where they start going to the office. Now this is a lockdown period, fine. Even now, people who are at home, they're working for like 12 hours. There's no energy left after that to go ahead and work out. This guy, Hrithik Roshan, works out thrice a day. Where are you going to find that time from? And how do you expect that to convert into Hrithik Roshan's body? People just say the end result and they don't want to look at the work that goes into it. And then they expect the same changes. And when they don't get such changes, they are completely demotivated. They're like, apne se nahi hoga, chhod do, kha lo aaj pizza. That's not how it works. You have to be consistent. You have to be hardworking. Putting hard work in every workout. Putting hard work in every day, trying to stick to your routine. Putting hard work in every day, trying to stick to your eating routine. When you do this weeks after weeks, after months, after years, then you are going to get somewhere very close to where they are. Now if you follow this, I am sure you will get somewhere. You will get much better every passing week, every passing month, every passing year. You're going to get better only if you're consistent. And the accountability comes in where you feel that you want to go off track, or you think that you're going off track. This is where you should hold yourself accountable, that should I do this? Am I supposed to do this? Am I going to gain any benefit out of it, or am I going to lose something? As soon as you get the answer that you're going to lose something, it's your call to go yes or no. This is where most of the people go wrong. They don't ask themselves, what is this going to be? Like, if I eat this whole pizza, what is going to happen? What should I do before this? What should I do after this? How should my workout be compensated, or what is that called? Adjusted to the meal that I'm having. All these things come into play, and all these things are going to decide what happens about that particular pizza. And that's what I'm here for. Like, we discuss all these things out. So with my clients, I first take down their routines. अच्छा बाबा, इस हफ्ते में या फिर इस महीने में किसी का बर्थडे है क्या? Are you going to go out? Are you going to party? Do you have an impromptu? Do you think that you'll go for an impromptu party? अरे मेरे को क्या पता, अभी कल किसी मेरे को बॉस ने बुला लिया तो मैं क्या नहीं बोलूँ क्या उसको? अरे हाँ बाबा, बॉस बुलाएगा तो जा. नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं. बट वहाँ पे कैसे खाने का, कितना पीने का, कितने बजे तक, किधर चुप बैठने का, किधर ज़्यादा नहीं करने का, ये सब तो हम लोग डिस्कस कर सकते हैं ना. सो दिस ऑल boils down to how committed you are. Okay, so you have to make sure that you draw that line where you don't want to get carried away, but you still want to have fun. You have to draw that line. Like, nobody else can think about it or decide it for you. It's you who has to do it. Even if you want to drink beer, go ahead, drink it. How many beers is your question? Yeah, even if you want to go ahead and have biryani, okay, how many plates, or how many servings rather, how many servings of biryani? Okay, if you want to go ahead and have oily stuff, have it, no problem. How many chips? Are you going to have a few chips and shut up, or are you going to finish the whole packet? It all depends on you.
So what do you tell them when they, let's just say,
I say go ahead and enjoy. I say go ahead and enjoy, okay, but be accountable. So I don't do anything. I basically don't do anything. Now, being accountable, now when we initially start talking about diet and food habits and everything, I clearly tell my clients that you can definitely go and have drinks, you can definitely go and have pizzas, you can definitely go and have burgers, you can definitely go and have biryani, whatever you want, whatever works for you is fine. Okay, as long as you are accountable for it, and those terms and conditions we discuss. So there are some hidden terms and conditions which I'm definitely not going to out on my podcast or anything. But yeah, we have some terms and conditions that we discuss. Okay, and I give them stats, I give them facts, and if you're going to stick to these stats and facts, as long as you're sticking to them, you can go ahead and enjoy whatever you want. Okay. So fats, super good. Carbs, awesome. Proteins, amazing. You can have all the macros, and those have to be in a prescribed proportion. As long as you're staying in that prescribed proportion, you are fine. Nothing is gonna, like they say, there's a lot of posts that come up on Instagram, also on Facebook, also on YouTube, also they say one diet is not going to make you healthy. Like one salad, if you eat like one salad and all your other meals are shitty, that's not going to make you healthy. And that the same way, one diet is not going to make you unhealthy also. Okay, what does that mean? That if you're following your diet properly, if you're having your macros in limit, whatever you have prescribed or whatever you have discussed with your experts, if as long as you're not going out of that, it's totally fine. Okay, as long as you are sticking to it most of the times, it's fine. Okay, so this is what is most important: discussing out your weaknesses, your failures. Okay, like for example, if somebody comes to me, they have definitely not joined the gym for the first time. Okay, they come to me only when they have tried and failed. Okay, you generally do the same thing. Like when I started gymming, I went straight like 1 year without even asking any trainer. I was like, hey, मेरे को trainer की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Particular, I don't even need a trainer. I'll see everything on the net, on the YouTube. I'll watch everything properly. I'll follow the best fitness experts ever. Okay, I'll follow their workouts, how they work out. There are a lot of people teaching workouts, right? So even we have our channel where we give out specifications about how to do your postures and how to have a better technique for your. So I was like, yeah, I can totally do that. Definitely. Why not? But when somebody comes to me saying that I want to be your client and I want to work with you, I have a lot of terms and conditions. Like I am a very tricky trainer. When you come on board with me, you have to make sure that you are ready for it. That is my first condition ever. Like if you are not ready, no matter how much I push, no matter how much I put in, or no matter how much I try to make you understand, you will never understand. It doesn't work externally. Everything comes from inside. If I want to do it, if you want to do it, then you will do it. Then you will listen to everything I'm saying. Then you will follow all the routines that I'm saying. Then you will push yourself in the workout. Everything happens only if you want to do it. But you only don't want to do it. You're only not serious about it. You just want to try things out, and you just here for having fun, or थोड़ा बहुत कम हो गया तो चलेगा, नहीं तो फिटनेस चाहिए अपने को, सिक्स पैक नहीं आया तो भी चलेगा, मेरे को ठीक ठाक दिखने का है, थोड़ा सा पेट कम करने का है. It is a stupid question to ask. कितना महीने में कम होएगा? अरे कितना महीने में बढ़ा है तुमने? And it's given that increasing your weight in an unhealthy way is far more easier than decreasing it in a healthy way. Yeah. So it's definitely going to take at least double the time of what you have increased in. So अगर 1 साल में बढ़ाया है तो 2 साल तो लगेगा उसको कम करने को. It's serious logic. Like you cannot, and that too if you stick to your routine, if you're accountable, if you're consistent, if you're hardworking. There are so many conditions to it. Now in the first meeting, if you come up to me and ask me कितना time लगेगा, how am I supposed to react to it? So then even I give you the same answer. Like you are asking me a question, like a stupid question has a stupid answer. It's just as simple as that. But yeah, people don't understand this. Once they get busy in their routines, they completely ignore this part of their life where they want to become healthy. Most of the people cannot. Okay, I have worked with people who work for like 14 hours shift, 15 hours shift. I have worked with such people, and I have even given results. I have worked with people who have night shifts throughout. I have worked with people who have 14 hours straight shift, who have standing jobs, people who have thyroid problems, obesity problems, diabetes, heart problems, knee injuries, back injuries, stuff like that. But there was this one condition where I made sure that they are involved 100%. Like the guy from the night shift, he used to come to me no matter what, but he used to make an effort, and then I used to feel so good after training him. After he started giving results, he was ecstatic, because he knew that even in such bad conditions, I am able to give results. I am able to work things out. And that gives you immense satisfaction. That gives such a boost to your confidence. Your personality completely changes. And this is what works for most of the people. If you are motivated, you will make it happen. If you want to do it, you will make it happen. But if you are only half-heartedly doing it, even the trainer is going to be like, हाँ चलो डंबल उठाओ, हाँ चलो 1, 2, 3, 4, हाँ उठाओ 5, 6, 7. Kaisa hai? 8. So that's what most of the people. That's why you see trainers, behaving like this, because the clients are not ready to invest 100%. Of course, it's the trainer's job to make them understand that you are supposed to give you 100%. If a trainer is like this, like I acted right now, the client is always going to be like this, half-heartedly. Like both are working half-heartedly. So my work ethic is, if we are there in it, let's just be 100%, or let's not, because I'm not up for it. I don't want to waste my time. There are so many potential people. There are so many people who are potentially better than this guy who doesn't want to do it. Okay, and I would rather invest my time in that person than this. Both are going to pay me the same amount. It's about making things better for the other person. Why do I call them my client? So that I can change their lives. It, as I said earlier also, it's going to be a lifestyle change. It's not going to be for a few months. Okay, I will make sure that you get into a routine and stick to it for certain kind of time, for a certain time. And then from there onwards, even if you're working with me or not, okay, I want you to follow a certain routine, and I will make sure that you get into that routine, a healthy lifestyle. This is what is going to matter the most. Getting? So I'm not here to teach, I'm not here to make sure that you lose a few kilos in a few months. No, I'm not here for that. I'm here to change or make your lifestyle better, your eating habits better, your workout patterns better. You are supposed to be explaining it to him if something goes better or something goes wrong.
What are your concluding thoughts?
I think we have to be, it's very, very important. Once you start your fitness journey, you have to be accountable, you have to be consistent, you have to be motivated enough to stay consistent, and you have to put in hard work every day. Like, it's not just like, हाँ मैंने एक हफ्ता हार्ड वर्क किया, अभी मेरे को I have to let go for 2 days and then I'll come back on Monday. It never happens like that. Okay, it does not work like that. You have to put in hard work consistently. Like, you cannot do like one good workout in the whole week and then other a very low intensity, or not low intensity, moderate. Okay, so you cannot do that. You have to keep pushing harder every time you go at it. Okay, I'm not talking about intensity here or weights here. I'm talking about your efforts that you put in with every workout, the concentration that you need, the motivation that you need, the focus that you need. When I'm saying that you have to do 15 repetitions for your bicep curl, every repetition, are you concentrating on your bicep, or you're looking here and there and just moving your hand? I think that's it. This was our podcast for today. I hope that you gained some kind of knowledge out of it. I hope you will be accountable. I hope you will be consistent. I hope you are motivated enough. At least after listening to this, you will make some changes in your attitude towards fixing the problems that you are facing till now. And I hope that you will write back to me. Please, if there are any queries that you have, please talk to me. You can DM me, you can message me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram, DM me on Facebook. You can do that right here on YouTube, and let me know if I can help you in any way. I would love to help. And
do subscribe, like and share, and comment what you want to see next, and watch the hell out of this video.